Well, this is gonna suck. Hello, everybody. Neo from Tyrus Neo and Niall, as a lot of you know me. This is not going to be easy, but it's not supposed to be. And let me address some of the main questions that you guys probably have. Why am I making this video? Is this a cry for attention? Is this seeking encouraging comments that tell me to push through and all that stuff? No. This is, this is made for people who are going through a similar situation that I am. Because I want to help. I do. That's why I want to be a filmmaker. That's why I do the things I do. That's, you know, I originally wrote a script just a few days ago whenever I was in a really, really dark place. And it was me talking with Neo. I didn't know if I wanted to put the hat on and copy how I looked like in the second live videos, in green screen him in there, or if I was going to green screen him in there, you know. But basically, whenever I got diagnosed, it was a I'm all over the place. Okay, well, let me just start from the beginning. About 2 years ago, I started developing rapid mood swings and random depression, severe anger, just crying all the time. If I wasn't crying, then I was angry. If I wasn't angry, I was confused. Basically just not knowing what the hell to feel, you know, wanting to do all these things, but at the same time having no interest in them, and having interest in things that I want to do, but then just not wanting to do them. I was all over the place, and a lot of the people in my life were, you know, telling me I just need to get a better attitude about it, and just perk up and just try harder. And I was diagnosed almost a month ago with manic depression bipolar. And for those of you who have this disorder, or just bipolar 1 or 2, or any mental illness, really, it's important to know that it is a sickness. It's not a weakness. That's the biggest reason why I'm making this. Is when I got diagnosed, I felt powerless. I felt like I was less of a person, like I'd done something wrong, and the people are going to judge me and see me as crazy. You know, even though most people don't go out and tell everybody in the world, it's definitely noticeable. It's definitely hard when you're hanging out with friends and you'll be having a great time one minute, and then just you want to kill yourself, which I tried to. I did. Because when I was out in LA working at Universal and going to film school, they were the best months of my life. They were, but I was always crying. And it was so hard to keep a straight face, because this is what I've been working for. You know, I can't let people see me crying all the time, and because then they're gonna start judging me, like, well, why don't you want to do this, and why do you want to take it seriously? And I just, you know, especially at a job like Universal, you have to, like, not have to, but, you know, you go to Universal, you don't want to see someone crying while putting you on the boat at Jurassic Park, you know? So I was always 110%, you know? The people that worked with me, they always complimented me on how great I was at guest interaction, and always at 100% energy. My voice would go out nightly just from being so energetic. And, you know, that it did help, because I wasn't upset during those times, but the second I clocked out, I just dropped. You know, my emotions just went straight to, like, I want to kill myself. And especially at a time I was living in a bad situation. It was an unhealthy living situation, and there were constant problems, constant struggles, which is normal. But when I spend all of my energy each and every single night and every single day pretending like nothing's wrong and just being, if I play into it, I'm weak. You know, I'm not trying hard enough. That is a very bad way to go about things. I'm telling all of you right now, you know, I'm no psychiatrist. I'm not. But if you need to get help, you gotta do it. Because the night that I tried to commit suicide was, you know, terrifying after the fact because of how close I was. I'm not going to go into the details of the how or the specific thing that set me off, but it can happen, and so many people know me, and I view suicide as it should be viewed, a permanent solution for a temporary problem. It's something that I admit for a long time I always wanted to do, but I knew that I couldn't. You know, I didn't want to do that to the people I'd be leaving behind. I didn't want to, you know, quit this early. But I promise you, if you don't address that, it'll get to the point where you don't give a shit anymore. It'll just happen. You'll just find yourself in the middle of it. And thank God someone came in and picked me up, and they were telling me, you know, we're going to get you some help tomorrow, we're going to take you somewhere, we're going to call the insurance company, see what they can do. I said, no, I need to go somewhere right now. And they called the police. Oh, very nice men. They came to the door, they talked to me, and I told them, you know, if I stay here tonight, I'm going to kill myself. I am. They handcuffed me, which they apologized for. Very uncomfortable situation. Put me in the back of the car, and the dude just talked to me. He did. He didn't try to lecture me. He didn't say, you know, boy, this is the bad. He just talked, you know. And I stayed at an overnight place, which was a bizarre experience, to say the least. You know, you go in this room, and there's this big common room. There's a TV, there's a little table, there's like a coffee machine, there's like tea and water and stuff like that. And you know, the table is like one of those like Fisher Price tables, you know, like you'd see in like a school or something like that. And there were rooms. There was one room with a bunch of lounge chairs that you know, you could sleep in, and there was one room with a bed. Thankfully, I got that one because, you know, I don't want to be around people right now. And you know, they'd keep coming in every couple of minutes, checking on me and seeing how I was doing. I went in, did a psycho evaluation, told them about my past, the things that have happened to me in the past. You know, dealing with trauma also is something that you want to bite in the ass before it starts to bite you, because repressed memories and repressed situations, you know, they're not good for anybody. And if something is hard to talk about, then it's probably best that you should. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the bipolar. And it may be scary when you think that you have something like this, and you just don't want to hear the words. You know, you don't want to hear the doctor say, no, you are bipolar, manic depressive bipolar at that. It's almost sobering. Like, it's validating, you know? It's like, oh no, I wasn't weak, I wasn't just pathetic. There was something wrong with me. I'm sick. I am. And, you know, that's where these little babies come from, and they help. They do. You know, not every medicine is perfect for everybody. With something like manic depression, bipolar, you gotta test a lot. I've already been through a few medications. Some worked, some, you know, didn't work that well, and they just gotta find the right one. But I specifically go to a meeting on Thursdays for people with manic depression, bipolar, and these people, 50s and 60s, they're still going through it. They're still struggling with it, which is both empowering and scary to know that this isn't really going to end, but I can do it. These people can do it. I just looked up a short list of people that have bipolar disorder, and I didn't know. Carrie Fisher did. I didn't. Sorry. They're remodeling the house because recently there was a big sewage explosion, and the pipes pretty much destroyed the house. So they're repainting rooms. So, anyways, on to the fun stuff. So yeah, I lost the place in LA. I did. I lost the home. I lost that job. I did. And I was so disheartened about that. I'm so distressed. But it turned out to be a blessing because I wasn't ready to get help. I didn't think I needed it. I thought I just needed to better myself. And if I didn't lose that place, I wouldn't have, done this. And it has been a really hard journey. It's not fun, but what is great is after so many years, I'm finally making progress. I'm finally able to say, you know what, I'm bettering myself on that in the way that I should be. The therapists have been so amazing. I'm going to this outpatient program 5 times a week, and it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful. The people there have been so supportive. They've been incredible, and I couldn't be more thankful for it. To my dad also for hooking me up with it, for my mom for being so supportive of everything, and everybody else in the family. My stepmom Vanessa for just talking to me, and everybody that, if you've seen my Disneyland videos, the people at Touring Plans, they've just been so supportive of all this. But I haven't told a lot of people. Just for like 6 people in general know. I also want to take this time to thank Tyrus for just relentlessly being there for me, and been so validating and reassuring and helpful, and always there whenever I need him. And that I know that can't be easy because he's got his own thing going on, and I've never taken him away from his life. But anytime I need to talk, he was there for me, and I love you, buddy. I do. I love you like a brother. So yeah, another reason why I'm making this video is, let me tell you a quick story. I was a heavy smoker of both weed and cigarettes, like daily. For about 4 years, I was high all day, every day straight, smoking about 2 packs a day of cigarettes. And I tried to quit countless amount of times, but I kept going back to it because, the only person I'd be disappointing is myself. And although you need to value yourself and do things for yourself, it also helps to build a little bit of a safety net. At least for me. This advice doesn't go for everybody. But I built a bit of a safety net by telling everybody what my problem was. My family, my friends, who all encouraged me to better myself. And if I would have gone back on that, then I'd be disappointing them as well as myself. And that's why I'm telling you guys, because I'm telling you guys to stay strong and to keep pushing. Is it all better right now for me? No. It's a lot better though, but I still, depending on the day, I either wake up, still wanting to kill myself, wishing that I could, or I wake up okay, Haven't really been truly happy in a while, but I'm it's coming. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, just express yourself any way you can. Use an outlet. I use a creative outlet. I re-edit old videos like I'm George frickin' Lucas. I write things, plan things out. Any little bit helps. And I know I'm rambling at this point, but the point, I'm just gonna cut this short. The point of this video is if you have this or any other mental illness, you need to look at the words mental illness. My grandmother put it best when she said that it's like having a bad liver or a bad heart or diabetes or something like that. It's you wouldn't have it if you could choose, right? Obviously I didn't choose this, and neither did you. But you can push past it. You can, by working on it. You know, getting your help that you need. Saying it's not me. The only thing that's up to you is how much help you want to get for yourself. You know? I understand insurance and stuff like that is a big problem, but there are plenty of free group therapies and free things that you can do. It's a little more difficult, I understand, but I've met many people who have gone through that, the group therapies and stuff like that. The people I've met spent a lot of the time at the free ones until they eventually were able to get back to work and raise enough money to go to an insured one, you know. And they just do great work. They do. So, I know a few of you are probably going to get pissed off at this because it's a serious topic, and I've never been one to say that I've handled anything perfectly. But, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I believe in you. You know, believe in yourself, and get some help if you need it, okay? Because I made a lot of stupid fucking mistakes in my life. I don't want to make any more, and I don't want to see other people make them too. And if making this can help but one person feel better about something, then that means the world to me. That's the only reason I do this. It's the only reason I do any of it. You know, so I'm gonna sign off again for the 4th time. Thank you, and hopefully we'll be getting some more videos soon. I have a lot from the backlog from before all this was happening, and you know, on the very rare occasions I get a good spring in my step and I want to record some videos with Tyrus, I'll go ahead and get them out. You know, Sonic Adventure 2, I know that's been, oh boy, that's another video. Alright, thanks, and good luck.